Hey everybody, welcome to Alanya, Turkey. If you've been following Julie and I, you know we normally stay in a pedestrian area so we can get the real feel of what a town feels like. In this episode, we are trying to focus on our health while we're in Alanya, so we chose to stay at a resort like Gold City, so we just had the elevator down to the gym and that we could focus on our health. But we've got the Mediterranean right here, we've got a wonderful view. So let's check out where we're staying. And first, let's meet the landlords.
Welcome to Gold City.
Okay, so here we are in our new Airbnb here in Alanya. And this is known as Gold City, as we've mentioned from the outside view. So in here we have a refrigerator. It doesn't have a freezer, which is one thing that we were hoping to have. You have a microwave, 2 burners, and you have a dishwasher, panini maker, toaster, hot water maker. In here, the bathroom, really good size, and good size shower area as well. There's a second bedroom. This has 2 single beds, and it has good ample storage and a dresser. It has a vacuum over there. And coming through this direction, you'll see we've got the couch, which the girls have already decided that they like. Television, it's got internet, and a dining area here. We'll come back out to that balcony in a second. We have the master, a big wardrobe closet here, another big dresser, good sized bed, and a little chair in here so you can put your shoes on and get dressed. Out here, we've got a nice large balcony, which has the stuff here so you can hang your clothes out to dry. And, you know, you got a beautiful view out there of the water. And down below, you have the pools, but at this time of the year, they're empty, unfortunately, but there is an indoor pool, which we will be checking out. Looks like there'd be a snack bar down there as well. There's a newer complex right over here, but this one is really nice. It's got a really good recommendations on the internet and under Google. So we're looking forward to spending a month here and getting in shape. So the monthly rate was $656, and we do have to pay the electric when we leave. At this time of the year, the hotel is empty, and I'm going to say that this was probably less than 5% full when we stayed here. This is a popular summer destination for a lot of Russians and Ukrainians, so I'm not sure how this next season is going to look right now for the hotel. Now, when we were here, besides the large pools not being open, the restaurants were not open, the regular bus service to town was not running, the disco was closed, the restaurants and most of the bars were not open either. There is a cafe that was open, and the spa was open, as well as the fitness center, which was our main reason for coming. So let's take a quick look at the spa area. The resort has a massage area, as well as the indoor pool that I mentioned before. Now, I was really looking forward to jumping into this pool, and unfortunately, it's kept at that temperature for those people that maybe come from Russia. It's not heated. Now, there is a steam room, there's a sauna, and there's also a hammam behind these doors, which is a Turkish bath area. And since it was being used, I didn't go back in there. Julie and I did do a hammam here, and you know, I would say it was a pretty good experience. If you're new to our channel, Julie and I, we're traveling the world with our 2 dogs, trying to see what it's like to live in other places, and we're trying to share our experiences and our costs with you. So we hope that if you haven't already, please give this video a like, and please subscribe so that you can join us as we travel the world and see if any of the places we go may be right for you. Now, out here is the main area for the spa. So you would find the friendly people here to assist you. And here's their menu of costs. Now, these are the regular rates. While we were here, because it's the winter, everything was half off. Now there's a beautiful grassy hill behind the main part of the resort, and this was a perfect place for us to take the dogs. Arya and Katie enjoyed their outside time here, so not only was this a nice resort getaway for Julie and I, it was something special for the dogs as well. We did a lot of stick tossing back here, and Arya got a lot of exercise. So I know that they'll probably miss this hill when it's time for us to leave, but they loved it while they had it. The main reason we went to Gold City was to head to the fitness center every day. Now, Julie, of course, doesn't need to work out as hard as I do. She's in pretty good shape, but I'm trying to lose some weight and, of course, add some muscle mass as well. So I didn't need anything coming between me and getting to the gym and getting into a good solid routine. Now, the gym area is for a pretty good size. However, there's a lot of open space, so hopefully there'll be some additional equipment when more people come. The amount of equipment that's there now for the amount of guests that are here was great. We were typically able to get onto a cardio device on most days, but there were times when, even with this sparse crowd, we had to wait for somebody to get off. But for the most part, we could come down here and get a good solid workout, especially at this time of the year. So I just want to comment that if you're coming in the summer months, if this place was full, I don't know if you would be able to get as good of a workout in as we did, but we were able to just come down here 6 days a week. It was closed on Sundays, so if you're planning to come in on Sunday, don't put that on the calendar. That's a day to go somewhere else and do something else. But for the most part, we were able to achieve our daily routine of coming down, working out, and hitting the gym hard. Now, if you're an investor, just so you know, most of these units are individually owned. It's ran like a hotel, and there is a front desk to check people in and out, and I guess they'll put people into the room if you give them permission to. We went through Airbnb for our check-in and went straight to the owners. But if you wanted to buy here, there was a person that I met from Ireland that just sold his 3-bedroom for 117,000 euros. Something to keep in mind if you're also here in the winter, there's not a bus service that they normally have in the summer, so you really want to have a car if you're going to be here. Now, of course, we had good old Abby, our car that we take all over the place. So we're going to go down the hill into town and to the coast and show you what the beach near this area looks like, as well as what kind of restaurants and things are right down the hill in case you wanted to leave Gold City for a while and just go down to town. When staying at Gold City or in this area, there's ATMs down the hill. There's the popular chain Shock. That's a grocery store chain here in Turkey. They also have the Migros in the area, as well as the A101 grocery chain as well. So you've got 3 of the most popular grocery chains in the area, all within a short walking distance of each other. Now, we're not allowed to film in the grocery store, so I'm sneaking some shots in here so that you can take a look at some of the prices. Now, while we're here right now, the Turkish lira is close to 14 Turkish lira to the US dollar. And so you can take a look at these prices. You have chicken in there, chicken breasts. You've got the water bottles, your sodas. And I was picking a Powerade up the hill at 12 Turkish lira for the Powerade. There it's 7.5. So while you have the market up at Gold City, it is going to be less expensive if you needed to do some grocery shopping, if you're coming for a long stay and you want to save a few dollars to just go down the hill to buy your groceries and bring it back up. Now, if you don't have a car, then you'll have to do a taxi more than likely, which is going to add into those costs. This restaurant here, we went to several times and we really liked the food and we really want to give it a recommendation. We had a couple snafus while we were here, with our bill coming with different totals on it than what we actually ordered. And if you follow us, you know I normally will show you a menu of a restaurant we like, but I'm not going to show you this menu because they changed the prices 4 times while we were here and more than doubled. So we'll tell you what we actually spent for our meal while we were here under this example meal. So we got the larger Turkish tea today. That's only, how much more? It's 9. And what's the regular smaller? Okay, so a much bigger one for just 2 Turkish lira more. Now again, like I said, we like the food here. They've got gelato, and they've got a really nice pet bird that's kept back here in the back. Hey there, buddy. So if you come in and you hear weird noises, go back and say hello to this gray parrot. It's pretty friendly and it's somewhat entertaining. Okay, getting our lentil soup, and it comes with bread to dip into it, as well as the croutons already floating in it. It's the halloumi cheese, and then there's Julie's chicken. Okay, so today we're coming out to 197, so after tip about 220. Now Gold City is approximately 12 kilometers east of Alanya, so you'll see the signs for Gold City to turn off the main coastal road, and this is the area that you'll see, and the restaurant we were just at is there on the left. If you keep going straight and then take a right at the end and follow the road, you'll end up at Gold City. So in this area there's a lot of little things that the town has to offer, and we're going to come back to this motorcycle car rental place here in a little bit. But first we're going to go to the main road and go under the tunnel over towards the beach. There is a crosswalk there that we could take, but during the busy season you'll probably want to take this tunnel so that you don't have to stand at that busy street and possibly get hit. I'm assuming it's a very busy road during the summer months when all of the tourists are here. Now this beach here is the public beach. Gold City does have its own private beach, which I think they truck sand into, because this particular beach is going to be quite rocky in this area. Now there is the bike trails up and down the sidewalks here that will take you all the way to Alanya. Now there are these juice stations all up along the coast, and again it looks like there's a little piece of fruit that somebody's in, and they're all over the place here in Turkey. We've shown these types before, and the prices here are similar to what we've seen before. This one was maybe a little bit on the high side, but prices seem to be changing on a normal basis while we're here. The backside of this particular juice area has a nice little place to sit back with your juice and look over the beach. Now this beach, I'm not sure if it's really great for going in and swimming, but I think the sunsets here are probably exceptional, so it's probably a good place to come and sit back and just look out at the horizon. On our way back from the beach, we decided that we would stop at this little restaurant that we've seen a lot of locals hanging out at and give it a shot. We really weren't hungry, so we thought we'd come for a cappuccino as well as a dessert. But I'm going to show you the menu here. It's much more reasonably priced, and this is where you'll see the locals hanging out and sitting back and drinking teas, relaxing, and it seems like most of the people here seem to know each other. So let's see what we think about this place. So how's the cappuccino, honey?
I think it's machine. Like
Machine? Okay, so it's not like the, it's a quicker version.
This is bad for the diet.
How is it?
Mega sweet.
So the canepe has melted cheese in there and this type of wheat. It's good. This is about the 3rd time we've had it since we've been in Turkey. So our cappuccino for 2 of us and the dessert should come out to 40, so we'll leave 45 Turkish lira with the tip included there, so 40 without the tip. I thought this was one of the better canapes that I've had in Turkey. So this little restaurant is just the opposite corner from the other restaurant. Now we're going to go over to the car rental, scooter rental place right here next to this restaurant. They have bikes too. Bicycle is 100 lira per day, and then the motorbike 200 lira.
200 lira one day.
Okay, and a Jeep car?
500 lira one day.
500 lira one day?
Renault diesel, 400 lira.
400 lira. Okay.
Oh, for the big van?
If you decide to stay in Gold City on this side of the Alanya coastline, it would probably be a pretty easy bike ride, only about 12 kilometers to get to the old harbor area, and it's pretty flat. It's just a straight sidewalk, and if you're in need of transportation, you can come down, take a taxi down here, and grab a car or a motor scooter as well. So now we're going to try another local restaurant that's off a side street. Got a little Hart and Julie's lentil soup. We've got our salad, some bread. We're eating here at a locals place in a regular neighborhood restaurant today.
So this food was fantastic, you guys. We took a chance on a locals restaurant, and you really should do it. Turkey has amazing food as it is, but I had chicken and a rice and a salad, and the salad was fantastic, and I'm glad Warren didn't order it too because it came as a huge plate.
Oh, you also had the lentil soup.
Oh yeah, lentil soup too.
And
A little bit much here.
and you said the food was flavorful, huh?
Extremely flavorful. I think actually I detected a little fennel.
So we had a really nice meal. It was 120 lira, and after tip it was 135. I left a 15 lira tip. It was worth it. Very good food. Well, we hope you enjoyed today's tour of this part of Alanya and Gold City. And we hope that you'll remember that this particular unit, Airbnb, its link is in the video description if you're looking to come in this direction. Now, Julie and I, we're traveling the world with our two dogs, trying to see what it's like to live in other places and other locations. We're trying to share our experiences and our costs with you. So if you haven't already, we'll hope that you'll subscribe and give this video a like if you felt the content was worthwhile. Now, until next time, have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.